Greetings, everybody. Alexander here with the love reading for the sign of Cancer during this month of July. So there's a little bit of a different format coming through today. Spirit requested due to this crazy alignment we're having with this conjunction with Mars and Chiron, the wounded healer. There's some epic energy coming through, so the reading is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more similar to the readings I've been doing on Facebook for years with the energetic and the physical interpretation. So everyone's been completely different. Usually there's like a theme going on for all the signs, or certain things seem similar. These have been totally different. So my suggestion to you is, a lot of times people like to also watch their rising sign and their moon sign, but with this being conjunct Mars, I'm, suggesting in your natal chart, you also watch the video for your Mars, for whatever that zodiac sign is. And also something very, very validating and very healing in general is seeing what house your Mars is in. So what house is this in, and then researching what that means to you, what that level of healing is, or what it is that you have the opportunity to heal right now. So without further ado, I'm going to start shuffling on this 6-card reading, and I would love it if while I'm doing that, you hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit that bell notification to be alerted when I go live, which is coming within a few days to a week, the longest. I'm going to be giving out free readings here for you guys. So if you hit that bell notification, you'll know when I go live and you won't miss it. So thank you so much. Here we go. Okay. So Cancer. I also have some notes. I'm going to be talking about what's going on with this Chiron situation in accordance to your sign. So let me just get a little bit more information from the cards first. Romance spread. In accordance with the highest benevolent frequency in the universe, we're getting a quantum reading for the love lives of the zodiac sign of Cancer. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Over here. Less glare. So something to do with childhood, something to do with the inner child. Okay. So I'm going to run through the physical first. Wait a minute. I'm being paused. 1 and 1. Okay. So I'm reading these two together. I'm reading the physical and the energetic together. So I'm getting this card for the physical. All right. So this is usually a card of money worries, but the message here is look through the spiritual window. My attention is brought to the window. So this is really like, being a love reading. This is showing look through the spiritual window. And then it's showing energetically you're heading towards victory, okay? So a lot of this has to do with belief structure, what's been going on in the love lives of what you've gone through in your past, what you've gone through in your life, what you've gone through since these, childhood flames and things that need to be, like I said, addressed and healed. So when I go on to the next card, okay, we get right here. We get to this card, which can represent too many people in the love equation. This can represent cheating. There's one other card that can represent cheating, and it's underneath it in the energetic. So we've got both cards that, I was taught by my teacher, when these are together, what they mean. So this definitely is something that's healing out of the physical and the emotional and the soul. This is like a mind, body, soul, healing and transmuting what happened to us in our previous life, love relationships, and what happened, what we did also, forgiving ourselves and forgiving others. Because when we get to the end of this, okay, I've got this judgment card, this awakening. So there's awakening in the physical, and this true happiness and love and success and family and unity in the energetic. We've got this rainbow bridge right here. So I want to talk about these two again for a second. And before I do that, I'm just going to read, what this whole thing means. I got some notes. I know you guys usually love when I get notes. So Chiron conjunct Mars in Aries. It's about inner wounds. Here's an inner wound. Being triggered through aggression, attacks on our identities, our values, how we define ourselves. And like I was saying, you can look at your natal chart to see what house Mars is in to get more information. So there's also this ability for us to transform right now. And that's why, even though like a lot of this has nothing to do, at least this is at least somewhat about love and romance for a Cancer, but some of these other signs had very little to do with love. It was really about us getting ourselves into the right mental, physical, and spiritual shape, not physical, mental and spiritual shape to be the best lover that we can be going forward, because that way we meet somebody in that best place. So for Cancer, this is, now you might have healed a lot of this. When I read through what house it was in for me, I was like, oh my God, I used to do that. Oh my God, it was like very validating, but a lot of it was like, yeah, I used to do that. But that's part of this soul's journey. A lot of this stuff, you might hear some of it and think you've already done it. But it always, even if you think you've already done it, you still might want to take a glance at it, as I did, if you're interested. So Cancer, it says family trauma, abuse, emotional wounds, and how to deal with emotions. So that's what I'm seeing right here, is how to deal with emotions. And whatever this cheating is, or infidelity, or whether we did it or it was done to us, that's what I'm seeing right here, is looking through the spiritual window and energetically heading towards victory in regards to this cheating situation, for this awakening. And like I said, just as a reminder, what was at the bottom of the deck? This is talking about the past. This is talking about these childhood loves, or whatever the heck took place, or whether or not it was an intuitive thing and you never got validation. You can feel it in every cell of your body, like what took place. And there's this, this epic healing. If this isn't worried about, because this is actually being thought about, like physically and emotionally, like this is like a whole thing that is looking to be healed right now, looking to be healed for this zodiac sign of Cancer. Whether this was done to you, or you did it to others, or it's something that went back and forth. It happened one time and then next time it was done to you, or whatever, how karma works, how dharma works. This is how we meet who we're truly supposed to meet. And if you're with somebody and you have, every intention of staying with them, that's fine. You can, and you will, if that's the case, if that's what you're working on. But when this healing takes place, that's how our cup fills up. That's how our cup flows over. And this will have ramifications on the family, everybody, our lover. So what I'm seeing here is, once again, what I already intuitively brought up. Like, this is all about this, achieving this sparkle, okay? And what do I mean by achieving this sparkle? If we achieve this sparkle and we do not have this fear of, oh, well, everybody cheats, or everybody this, or this thing, or that thing, or what I'm healing, or what I did, or like guilt or self-worth, first of all, you haven't done anything wrong. I won't say ever, but it's like this whole, like, you got to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself if you were one of these cheaters or whatnot, and just know, those are challenges that we go through. Sometimes we create the little ball of snow to make the avalanche. So we learn about ourselves. So we learn, I don't want to do that next time. This is how we teach ourselves about karma and dharma, and get on the path of, wow, that felt wrong, and then this happened. This is all about this healing. This is all about this true attainment of this inner child, and meeting that person that has that same attainment, is on that same personal level. Like I said, this is an excellent, excellent ending. This is showing the happy family. So whether or not you're in an existing relationship, epic. epic. But if you're looking to go through this awakening so you don't have to deal with these past, weird situations that would come up with new people and this whole pattern, this is the pattern that's trying to heal. It's written here in the what's going on with the sign, for what's going on with this Chiron thing, and then it's right here in the cards. Like I said, you can't make up these two together. So that's what I was saying about achieving that sparkle. If you heal this, because anytime I looked back on my life, it was like if I was sad, I met a sad person. If I was happy, I met a happy person. If I was just didn't really want commitment, I'd meet somebody that didn't really want commitment. So we're we're reflectors, and that's, we deserve who we are. It wouldn't be fair if one person was in this epic level and then this other person came along. It's like you can't even see these people. Like sometimes we have to get in the same state of who we really deserve and who's coming to us. So that's what I mean by achieving this sparkle, is knowing that this is the past, knowing that this was just something that happened. And I've been telling everybody this in the videos and in sessions, taking accountability for whatever the challenges were. All right. So instead of blaming, say you were like the innocent bystander that was cheated on. Okay. Taking still accountability for this other person's actions. And you're probably thinking, Alexander, why would I do that? Because when we do that, when we take accountability of, I created this, I asked for this challenge to better myself, to find my true power, this gives us more power, more energy into our vortex of creation, because now we're basically telling the universe, everything that's happening and everything that's going to happen is happening because I want it to. And when these new challenges arise, looking at them like this is a temporary challenge and something good is coming from this, that's all we're leaving room for. And when our belief structure is truly in alignment with that, I can promise you this has been happening in my life. When I say like, oh, this is weird, this thing that's happening, this makes me sad or angry or whatever, but I just go, and then I just go, all right, I'm just gonna be open to healing it. I'm going to just be open to something good is coming from this, and something good has been, I promise you guys. So that's what I'm getting at, is you guys have this opportunity right now, and you have this opportunity in this open doorway with this, what's going on. I'm sure you're seeing other people in your life kind of going through it. This is why. This is this these 3 moons and then this planetary parade leading up to this huge conjunction with this wounded healer, So I am holding space for you. I am holding space that I know that we're powerful enough to dissolve this, transmute this. I love you guys so much. I know you got this. I've gone through this personally myself with all this, cheating shenanigans. And, it's just, if you didn't go through that trauma, because I know this is for personal, I'm speaking personally now. If I didn't go through this trauma, I'd probably be in sales somewhere, or working on Wall Street or something just completely random. I wouldn't be sitting here on this video, telling you guys how powerful you are and that your belief structure creates your reality. So we have to sometimes go through these challenges and be put into the shadow to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to find our true essence. Because when I went through this difficult breakup, I basically was just like, oh, I'm gonna meditate and do this and that till I get back to where I was. And I made it far beyond that. So I'm just holding space for that same thing for every man, woman, and child, all this sign of Cancer, all the zodiac signs, everybody watching this. I love you guys so much. Please please subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to see when I go live. I will see you very soon for live readings, and I will see you very soon also for the August 1st zodiac readings for the month of August. Thank you guys. I really love you. Thank you for all the support. I will see you soon.